So while we were on break, financial controllers for two partners, they worked really well and they certified their partner reports. So you see, if the status is report is green, it means it's certified. So now as a lead partner, I see that both reports are ready to be included in my project report. So as a lead partner, I see section project reports. I go to this section. I press add project report, and then you are redirected to the first page, project report identification. Very much similar to partner report, but a bit different because this is a consolidated report. Also, in the row project report status, you always can see where you are. So at this moment, I have draft of report. When I will submit it to JS, it will be marked like submitted. And when verification will be ongoing, then you will see that JS is checking your report. And then finally, when the JS will approve, you will see that it is approved. And most probably you will receive money soon. So let's start with report identification. Also, the same as in the partner report, please select reporting period for which you are preparing report. In my example, this is the first period. Also manually enter dates, start and end date. These tags, they are coming from contracting section, you can't change them. And also you see the deadline for submission of the report. In the first section, you need to provide information on the main achievements on the project level. So which partners implemented which activities, what was done during reporting period. I would say if partner reports are prepared in a good quality, it is quite easy. I go to partner reports, I open first section, report identification, and I copy this information, what this partner has done. Also, I do the same with the second partner. I check what second partner has reported. So second partner within the first reporting period just signed agreement with the company on development of astrological route, and also organized 2 meetings with experts. So I'm copying this information as well. And I'm putting it in a nice way, in a clear way, numbered to my project report so that everyone sees where the project is and what was done. And also, please indicate for each task that has been implemented partner, especially if you have more partners. Because if we get information, start reading reports and partners are not indicated, then it's really complicated to understand which partner did what and where to look for documents. So the next step, some overview tables of project results and outputs, but let's leave them for later stage. Partner problems and deviations. Nikolai already showed you how partner must report on deviations happened or any problems occurred. So again, I go to partner reports, I check what is written here. I see that one partner had deviations and the second partner also had something to change and also harmonized with JS. I copy this information to my project report. And also I number all deviations happened in the project, specifying number of activity or deliverable to which this deviation refer. Also, if there was a harmonization email from JS, don't attach it once again. You can just make a reference to the report. Yeah, and we will find it there. But with the condition that this harmonization email is attached in the partner report. If it's not, then use section with report annexes in this project report here and attach this email in this place. So about deviations we wrote, then we see again overview table. Let's skip it for this moment. Target groups, also the same way. transferring information from partner reports to project report and specifying in clear way who participated, what kind of target groups were reached. Then we recommend going to work plan. It looks the same as for the partner report because all planned activities and deliverables and outputs, they are automatically transferred to the report, but please remember that there are no descriptions, there are only titles. Yeah. This report on work package starts with reporting on achievement of project-specific objective, communication objective, but I would recommend not to fill it in immediately, but at first to see the progress on activities, and then you understand, when you see the overall picture, you will understand how you contributed to project objective, communication objective, and you will fill it in at later stage when activities and deliverables are reported. To describe progress in work package, in my example, it is the same information as I specified in identification section. Yeah, so these are the same activities, but it depends on the project. If there are two work packages, then the progress will be different. Yeah, so for this section for progress, I'm again copying information. Investments. Report asks lead partner to provide information on investments. In our example, I remember that lead partner has completed renovation of building, so infrastructure works have been done. So I select status finalized, indicate description, and then it shows like completed in this report. But this is a separate section for investments. Then for activities, again, you go for each activity. Development of an astrological road. It consists of several deliverables, and I know that meetings were organized with experts, and I know that project partner has done this, so I am copying information from their report and specify this information here. 3 meetings were planned, but in the first reporting period, 2 meetings were held. So I indicate number of implemented events. Not always it's possible to quantify because sometimes there are deliverables, for example, on research, and research may be implemented within several periods. So there will be zeros, for example, for research until it is draft, and then 1 will be when it's a final version. So 3 meetings happened. I specify the information. Just very important notice, you see that attachments can be uploaded here, but I know that project partner 2 already reported in his report, attached nicely all this list of participants, agendas, everything. I'm not attaching again the same information, but I'm making a reference to project partner report and deliverable where these documents can be found. But please, before making this reference, check and be sure by yourself that these documents are available in this report, not just to put reference to deliverable where nothing is attached. Yeah, for lead partner, this is task to check. For other deliverables, if no contribution was within the period, please indicate not applicable or some other words that we understand that you haven't forgotten to write, but just it's not relevant for this period. Preparation of the research. So this is my example, yeah. As maybe you remember that lead partner has signed agreement on preparation of research and received first draft. So the status is in progress. I make a reference to the partner report to deliverable where to find this draft report, and I am not attaching here. This description of activity, yeah. Actually, sometimes it's a bit misleading in the system that you have to provide twice these descriptions, but you can select to provide description either under activity or under the deliverable, because the deliverable is about the same research document. Yeah, so I put the same information. Target value is 0 because the final version is not ready, and there is a reference where to find the documents, and I'm not attaching again. So for next deliverables, nothing happened in first period. improvement of infrastructure. This was completed in this period. And then again, deliverable about renovation of building. It is completed, we know. Then I put target value 1, that it is achieved, it's completed. And again, with reference to lead partner's report, where to find these documents and not attaching them again. The same as purchase of furniture. Purchase of furniture was done only partly. First part was purchased, so I can't put here some target, some value reached, so I leave 0 and I specify reference to the lead partner's report where to find pictures and information about purchased equipment. Information about outputs. In our example, in the first period, based on that building was renovated and the infrastructure works were done, I would report on achieved output. It would attach description of achieved output. In this case, if you remember, Nikolai showed that this output was reported already in partner report and the description already was attached. But for outputs, please put the description once again, not making reference, because this is project report and documents on achieved outputs must be available in project reports. They also, there is one more output about cooperation of institutions within the project. I think I saw in chat some similar question, do we need to report already in each reporting period or about drafts? Actually, the logic is that cooperation between institutions happening during the whole project till the end. And logically would be to reach this output at the end of the project and report on achievement of this output in the final report. Then it's clear and you can describe in your explanation file how the cooperation happened, what was done. So it's normally. But if you want to report earlier or you see that something significant happened, you may prepare. But this is a specific case. Maybe you can discuss later with your project manager. That's it with the work plan. The next section is about project results and contribution to horizontal principles. So project results also leave for the last report when you see what was achieved in the project and how results were achieved, and compile information and provide in a clear way. For horizontal principles, please report every period depending on activities that you have done. In the UI reports, all these buttons will be active. In our example, something technically went wrong, but don't worry, in your reports, you can choose this type of contribution. You can also provide description. The next main section, how to attach financial part reported by partners. So you remember that for both project partners, controllers certified their reports. So it means they approved their costs for the first period in my example. And as a lead partner, I have to go to this section, list of partner certificates, and to put ticks for this certificates to attach costs, to report costs to the program. Please check that relevant partner report is attached. If you are preparing project report for first period, here can't be a certificate for second period. Or if you are preparing for second, can't be certificate for first period. You are preparing project report for first period and certificates also are for first period. Then project report annexes. The same logic as Nikolai showed in partner report. Here you will see in cumulative way all attachments enclosed in different sections, but if you need to enclose more documents, for example, confirmation for project report, please use this section, press this project report, and you will see button to upload file. Also, to add any other documents that you need or have forgotten. And please use this section description of file to specify the content, because also it's when partner encloses a lot of files, you see that the title is not visible fully, and sometimes we need to download all files to our folders to understand where is the right document. The next step, I would recommend to go to financial overview tables because the costs already are attached and you see current report, how much is reported, what are contributions of partners. The first table gives overall overview, project total eligible budget, how much money is reported for current report. Total reported so far will be shown in cumulative way from previous reports. Remaining budget, how much is left, and so on. Previously verified, previously paid. In our example zeros, because this is report for first period. Then, as a lead partner, please check if you don't have overspending of cost categories on project level. Go to the second table, project expenditure per cost category, and find column remaining budget. And check if there are no minuses, if any cost category is not overreached. If it happens, GS will deduct difference, this minus, because this is ineligible, or if project implementation still is happening, it's possible to make changes and to reallocate budget between cost categories. The next overview table is project expenditure per investment, purely about investment if it's planned in the project. Project expenditure breakdown per lump sum for preparation costs. You see what the amount was planned in the application form, how much money you reported. In our example, the difference is, like you see that the remaining amount is €2,000, because in our example, preparation costs were reported only by lead partner and not fully. But actually, for the first report, please report the whole amount that was planned in the application form. Project expenditure overview per project partner and cost category. So it's also good to follow each partner, how much is spent per cost category, and summary of deducted items by control if controllers will find any ineligible costs in the project. So this is financial overview. Also, let's come back to project report identification. There are also overview tables where you can follow status of your outputs, results, and partner spending profile, also spending by each partner, and to see next report forecast. This is for help to stay, to keep track about project implementation for the lead partner and to see if any signals, if any red signals, maybe some changes are needed. So the next step that I would do as a lead partner, I would prepare confirmation letter. And we quite often receive questions, what amount, where to find the amount of ERD of co-financing, how to specify it. So it's already in my example, already confirmation for project report. I will show you. Lisa, do you see Word file? Why I need to change sharing regime?
We are still see your JEMS screen, so I think you should stop sharing it.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Just a moment. Now you see, right?
Yes, we can see it. Thank you.
So this is a template for confirmation letter. It's very similar for document that we had in previous programming period for those who has participated. So first of all, project ID, project title, acronym, reporting number. I think this is always clear. Reporting period, start and dates. Go to project report identification, and you see the start and end date here. Then you need to specify RDF co-financing requested for this particular period. For this, please go to section Financial Overview. Take a glance at first table, find ERDF line, current report, and the amount specified. So this is ERDF co-financing that must be specified in the confirmation letter. Here it is. So the document must be electronically signed by the authorized representative and attached in JEMS to the report. For the first reports, I very much recommend to harmonize this letter maybe with your project managers in order to avoid mistakes. Because you usually check if these amounts are correct, if the dates are correct, and know any corrections are needed. Because we can't pay 70% payment if we don't receive correct confirmation letter. So I checked my confirmation letter is correct. It's fine for me. Also, one more section to show to you. It's possible to export project report. Just select, press export, and you will get PDF file with your report. The same as for partner report, there are some ongoing technical works, ongoing, yeah, and these titles will be a bit renamed, but the functionality stays the same. So I have prepared my report. I think I'm ready to submit it once again to check if certificates are ready, if information are filled in, and then I go to section Submit. I press Run per Submission check. At this moment, there are basic automatic checks for reports, but quite soon we are going to have some more checks, so it would be easy to you that the system automatically checks if project report is filled in correctly. I'm not talking, of course, about checking of content, about the texts, no, but about input fields, if all necessary input fields are filled in. And then I submit my project report. So, and here I see that it is submitted. I am done. The report went to GS, and also the lead partner to your email, you will get automatic notification that the report was submitted. And for partner reports, partners also and financial controllers will receive automatic notifications. I think this is it from my side. If I forgot something, please remind me. If not, just let's move further to questions and answers, I think. Thank you.